sister Abigail DDT. Locked, loaded.
Hey guys, we here at the Pink Square Circle. We're going to talk about today, does Alexa Bliss deserve to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match for the women's? We're going to talk more about tune in to the Pink Square Circle. Hey guys, we're here at the Pink Square Circle. We'll talk about, does Alexa Bliss deserve to be in the Money in the Bank qualifying match? You guys get the lights as we come to the Pink Square Circle. We're going to talk about, there's a lot of controversy going on this victory. As you all should know, Alexa Bliss just won she's the first woman actually to qualify for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match for Money in the Bank. That will be in Los Angeles. That will be in July. But there's been some controversy regarding. They saying there's rumors around that they rather had wanted Chelsea to win rather than her. One person said on here, I see a lot of Alexa Bliss hate, saying that Chelsea should have won. And Alexa begins some of the loudest pops of any wrestler, and everything else he said. Chelsea wishes you get 1/10 of the decibel rate of Alexa. Chelsea Green responded by saying, I think Alexa's amazing. I think she should go to Money in the Bank. There's no reason for you to pit us against each other and tear me down and raise her up, or vice versa. It's disgusting in the process of defending your favorite. Then it felt that you need to, post this. But Chelsea's right. Alexa Bliss, we have to remember, she was the second winner of the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. She won back in 2018, and she definitely did her thing because she went on. I think she's the first woman actually to cash in the same night as winning the contract and becoming the women's champion. But yeah, I don't understand why people would rather pick Chelsea, saying she should have won against Alexa. Alexa, we haven't seen her on television for 2 years until this year's Royal Rumble in February, where she did return, and she had one of the biggest pops of all year thus far. In 2025, it's not even over yet. And of course, she was in Elimination Chamber, and we recently just saw her again on SmackDown after taking a break, because she was on SmackDown on one episode. We didn't see her for a while, and everyone was, wondering what's going on with Alexa Bliss, where she's at. And now she's returned to TV, and she's won the qualifying match. She will go to Money in the Bank. She has to wait on 5 other competitors to qualify. But Alexa Bliss, she's no stranger to this match. She's won it, and not only she's won it, she's also been in other Money in the Bank ladder matches as well, and she always does well in these matches. So I don't understand why people are saying now Alexa Bliss should not have won this match. IWC, you guys definitely be on another one. Chelsea Green, for her, she just finished her run with the Women's United States Championship. Her being an inaugural Women's United States Champion, winning back at Saturday Night's Main Event back in December. She was in the Money in the Bank ladder match last year, 2024, in Toronto, Canada. She's from Canada, so I don't understand. Chelsea Green has had her opportunity. She had a run. But to say she should get over Alexa, who hasn't even been on TV, that's crazy. She hasn't been on TV in 2 years until 2025. Now, I know she did an interview, a while back with the Residency podcast talking about the character and everything. Alexa, she has it all. Let's check out, see what she said in this interview here.
How much creative control do you have over the character?
Depends.
Okay.
Yeah. Depends on where the story goes. So, the character itself, pretty free.
Yeah.
But it just depends on where the story goes. You have to adapt.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right, to what exactly the overarching plan is of everything.
Yeah, you gotta tell a story.
How far in advance do you know where you are going technically?
Oh, not very far.
Not very far at all.
Well, WWE
That's interesting, right? Like I don't like if you're in a
ever-evolving.
TV series, right? You understand what's
You get the
happening in
script
the series.
of
So-
the plot. Yeah.
That's what's fascinating about what we do at WWE. It's instant feedback. People can't watch
Right.
our product. Like any other business you go to, you use a product and then you write a Yelp review, and then they go back and look at the Yelp review or any kind of review to see how people are feeling about their product. Ours is instant feedback.
Right.
For sure.
Instant,
Right.
live, crowd reaction feedback.
Just pivoting on what's doing well and what's
Yeah.
what like the dream is.
They're either
is so
cheering or
cool.
they're booing.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're cheering or they're
100%.
booing.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that, you know, products that you get instant, honest feedback.
Is the unknown for you exciting or nerve wracking? Like not knowing like where you or your character or the storyline is going.
Because I love evolving.
That's
I love evolving.
That's
I don't
actually
like
kinda
getting
cool.
comfortable. I don't like getting comfortable with one character. I like to always keep moving and keep changing and keep evolving. Because I get very bored.
Right.
So I love to just keep going. So I love the unknown. I love not knowing what I'm doing tomorrow. And
It's like kind of like being in a movie and having no idea what the ending is going to be for your character, and then just continuing
sure.
to play them. It's kind of sick.
It is sick.
it's so fun.
Yeah, but you get to control some of that narrative though, and along the lines of where and what and how you're acting. And I love the doll that you came up with. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, it was so random. I think we were watching like Righteous Gemstones or something. And I was
Love
like,
that show.
That's actually really funny.
Love that show.
and I was like, I really want a doll.
You never know. You never know where it's coming. Did you come up with your name, Alexa Bliss?
Yes and no.
Okay.
They gave us a list of different names that were approved, and my coach at the time was like, I like Alexa Bliss. And he was like, don't worry, if you don't like it, they'll probably change it when you get on the main roster anyway. So I was like, okay. And that was it.
And it's
That was
stuck.
it. There
and
you
it's
go.
stuck. And it's stuck.
So that was Alexa Bliss on the Residency podcast talking about her character. She said one thing she said important is she doesn't like stay doing the same thing for a long period of time. She gets bored. She likes to evolve as a character and move on and do different things, which I'm all a fan of. No one wants to sit and do the same character for their whole career and never change or do other stuff as well. Some of the best wrestlers in the business, men or women, they're known for not just their matches or feuds, but character growth. But IWC, you guys need to stop it talking about Alexa Bliss shouldn't be in the ladder match. Now, what's crazy is what's confusing. For a while, you guys want Alexa Bliss to come back at the World Rumble, which she did. And I predicted that she would come back to World Rumble. And then she got a huge pop, and you was happy for her. Now you're saying that she don't deserve to go to women's Money in the Bank ladder match? She don't deserve to be in it? You rather put Chelsea over her? IWC, you guys have your IQ is the size of a raisin sometimes because you don't know what you want. And now I'm starting to figure out what Vince McMahon used to say years ago. The fans don't know what they want. I know they want more than they do. So you guys going to complain regardless. But this woman here, she's definitely deserved it. I like her character, that she went from being Alexa Bliss, that she was a cheerleader back in NXT. Then she came to being the goddess when she got to the main roster. Then, of course, doing a dark character like she's doing with the Lily doll, being with the late Bray Wyatt, having a dark character. So she definitely has character involvement there. She's done a lot with her character. And it's something that most of the fans like. It's something different. She's been doing this character for a few years now, but she's never done the same character for her whole career. So I think with her being in this year's Money in the Bank ladder match, it's going to bring a lot of interesting things to the match. She could, not only it's great to have in the match, who to say that Alexa Bliss won't be the first two-time women's in the Money in the Bank ladder match winner. We already had Charlotte Flair at the Royal Rumble this year being the first woman to win the Royal Rumble twice. Why not make history again at the Money in the Bank PLE in July, having Alexa Bliss being the first one to win that. And I think she has great spots in the match. I think it'll be good for her. If you think about it, she's been doing good in every match she's been in when it comes to a PLE. The Women's Royal Rumble, the Women's Elimination Chamber, now the Women's Money in the Bank match. So I don't see why it would be an issue not having her in it. And who to say, hypothetically, let's say WWE has a last chance spot for the Women's Money in the Bank match and Chelsea Green does get in there. Who knows? But Alexa Bliss will be a great addition. I think she's great to be in this match. She was impressive at the Elimination Chamber, like I said before, pressing her Royal Rumble. For someone who has not wrestled in 2 years and her to be in these matches is amazing. She continues to get better. She definitely came a long way. Alexa Bliss, now I'll admit, Back to the NXT days, the early main roster, I was not a big fan of Alexa Bliss, but she grew on me later. And now she's, what, a 5-time women's champion. She's won the women in the Money in the Bank match. You know, she's done a lot in her career. Tag team champion, you name it. She has a very, very, very accomplished resume on under her belt. There's nothing bad to say about it. But I will say that her character, the story will be interesting. Now, we also have as well that she's trying to enter a storyline with Charlotte Flair. She asked Charlotte Flair, she wanted to chat with her. And then recently on SmackDown, Alexa said, you know, I appreciate Charlotte for helping her out back NXT when nobody would help her. Charlotte was being funny, said she don't remember it. So that's going to be a good storyline with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. Who to say Charlotte is going to be in that Money in the Bank ladder match with her, and they're going to start a story, even if Alexa or Charlotte don't win that match. So she's always good for storyline, whoever it is. And she has good opponents. So I don't see why she does. Just because she's in the match doesn't necessarily mean that Alexa Bliss has to win the match. Because does she have? It'd be great if she won. Don't get me wrong. I'd be happy if she wins the match. But does she have to win compared to other women in the match? She doesn't have to be the winner of the match. But I'm glad that she's in it. Just the fact she's in it is amazing. And that's something we all got to be grateful for. Because if Alexa was in the match, IWC would say, they would riot, say, why she's not in it? She should be in it. So when it comes to IWC, I learned a long time ago, you can't win for losing. When it comes to them, they always going to say something negative. And if they do get what they want, they're going to complain 5 seconds later. That's just how they operate. It's this whole thing. That's why I say I call it the idiot wrestling community, because they act like straight idiots sometimes. They say anything, just to say anything, just to get a reaction. And that's just something I've got used to. But Alexa Bliss definitely deserves to qualify to be in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. She has the experience. Already won the most tenured experience when it comes to that match, if you think about it. So I don't see why she shouldn't be in it. And there's nothing else more to say than that. The rest speaks for itself when it comes to Alexa Bliss being in this match. But other than that, though, that's all I have regarding does Alexa Bliss deserve to qualify for the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. You guys let me know. Does she deserve to be in this match by defeating Chelsea Green and Michin, or she don't deserve to be in the match? You guys let me know. Check out the content here. Click the next video for Pink Square Circle. Until then, guys, I will see you guys later.